Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to discuss about some powerful Python libraries that every developer should know. That is Request, Scapy, Paramiko and BeautifulSoup. So these are the libraries help in the web scraping, networking, automation and the security testing. So making them essential for the programmers, ethical hackers and the cybersecurity enthusiasts. So by the end of this video, you will go to know about what is the Python libraries. So in this video, we are going to explain about some of the basic about what are these programming Python libraries and why we are using, how we are using, so what are the things we are getting. So firstly, we can look what are these Python libraries. So a Python library is a collection of related modules. It contains bundles of code that can be used repeatedly in different programs. So it will make the Python library programming simpler and convenient for a programmer. So as we do not know to write the same code again and again for the different programmers. So Python libraries play a vital role in the field of machine learning, data science, data visualization. So from this we can understand what is Python libraries. So in the short we can say that Python libraries, which is a collection of related modules that is based on it will help us to make the code easy. We don't want to write a bundle of code. So in that library it will contain what are the codes we want. So it will make the Python programming simpler and convenient for every programmer. Even from the beginners, it is a best option to a Python libraries will help us to make a correct the same code we don't want to write again and again the different time. So Python libraries plays a good role in the machine learning, data science and data visualization role. So this is what the Python library means. So here we can see some of the Python libraries, that is Matplotlib, BeautifulSoup and the Pandas, Pygame, SQL Alchemy, Request, some more. There are so many Python libraries. So today in this video we are going to discuss about the four things, as I said, Scapy, BeautifulSoup and Request. So now let's look what is Request. So this is a Python library we use to make HTTP request. So this HTTP request is making through this Python library, that is the name Request. So which is meant to allow your Python program to communicate with the website, APIs and other web services. So as this request is helping us to make communicate with the website and the API. So this will help us to make the process easy and simpler. That for example we can see that with the request, not for the example, so with the request we can see we can send the get, post, put and delete request. So it will retrieve the data or send the data from the server. So by using these all the commands, we can use for the data send data from the server to retrieve. So HTTP request means help in the Python library to communicate with the website, and it simplifies the web automation, data extraction, API interaction without the needing of a browser. So as it says, the request will help us to do this program simplification, data extraction. So we can do every program simply by using this Python libraries. As I said, what is Python libraries? So it will allow us to send HTTP requests and interact with the API website. So as I said, this is the main process it is doing. Now we can look how to install this. So in the Python or a Python library, anything, you can use this command, that is pip install request. So this will automatically request all libraries, that all the modules that contain the request. And we can do a simple program that is about a simple get request to fetch data. So we can look a simple get fetch data. So this is the code that is we are using. So firstly we are importing request, that is the main Python library we are looking. So if you want to do this, the URL is that https json placeholder to type code.com posted. So this will the response is equal to request.get URL. The URL means this, and the print the response in the JSON. So this will fetch means this code will fetch the JSON response that is from the latest API. And also you can send the post and the put and the delete request to interact with this web application. So this is just a basic that I talk about how to get, like how we can fetch JSON response from the test of API, and you can also send post, put, delete request to interact with the web application. And here we can see some examples, one of the example that's sending data using post. So here we are using that payload that is equal to the title. The title is new post and the body is hello world and the user ID is set 1. So the response is equal to request.post, that is the first one we want to post, that we are given the URL, and is equal to the JSON payload, and we will print the response. So this request library is crucial for web scraping, API and autofilling, and this will use to send the data using the post. So this is about how we say that what is request in the just basic way for some beginners to understand what it is. And next we are talking about the Scapy. So Scapy, a powerful networking library that enables you to create send and capture the network packet. So unlike basic networking protocol or tools like ping and traceroute, Scapy gives you full control over the packet, allowing you to inspect, modify and forward them. So it is widely used in the cybersecurity for penetration testing, network scanning and the packet sniffing. So to install the Scapy in the Python, you have to do this code, that is pip install the Scapy. As last said, pip install request, we have to change this only. Then let's chat a simple ping request. So for that, firstly you have to do from Scapy all import. So all import means we have to import all the Scapy things. So then we have to ping that 8.8.8 in the destination, that is ping is equal to IP. So IP destination is this 8.8.8.8 and slash ICMP. So the response will be in the SRF1, that is ping, timeout is 2 and the response dot show. So this is the code to do a simple ping request. Means that is sending an IP ICMP packet to Google DNS server. So this is the Google DNS server to check if it is online. So this will similar to the ping command in the Linux. Like in the ping Linux, we will use a command that you check if it is the Google DNS server is get to send in the packet or not. So you can also sniff the packet on the network, and the sniff is equal to 5. So Scapy is a powerful and network security testing, penetration testing and security analysis. Now let's look what is Paramiko. So this library is designed for the SSH, that is a security shell protocol automation, allowing you to remote access to the server and device securely. So with Paramiko, you can execute the command on the remote machine, transfer file and automate the server management task. So it is essential for the developers, engineers and the administrators and ethical hackers who need to manage the system. So as everything, this library that SSH automation, that it allows to connect the remotely securely. So to install, we have to use pip install Paramiko. So the code we have to use to connect the remote server via SSH. So this is a code that is import Paramiko SSH, that import Paramiko. Sorry, here there will be space here. Then after this SSH is equal to paramiko.ssh client. Then SSH setting the missing host key. So this is the key. This is the code we have to use to connect the server, remote server by the SSH. Sorry, this is the code we have to do when we want to send a SSH, remote server by SSH. So it runs in the command and print the result. So Paramiko is great for automating server management, deploying the script remotely and securely connection. So the next topic is about the BeautifulSoup. That is a powerful web scraping library that makes the extracting data from HTML and XML file easily. So it helps to trace the web pages, extract the specific element from the headline or a product phrase, or automate the web data collection from website. BeautifulSoup is widely used for the data science, research and competitive analysis. So to install the BeautifulSoup in the Python, this is the code we have to use. So this is the command we have to use to install this. Now let's extract a title from a website. For this is the code, that is we have to import the request. As I said, request we are using for the extracting or web scraping. So getting sorry from that, request is using to get HTTP request, to get, post, delete, etc. So from import, and from bs4 that we import beautiful soup, the URL what we want to extract, from which website we had to access. So here we are giving, and the response is equal to request.get. So here we can see the get command, that is because of the from the import of the request. If import of the request is not imported, this function will be not working. So for that request we are using, and the soup, and the beautiful soup response.text HTML brace. So for the title in the soup, find all the h2 and print in text.title. So it will print all the h2 print in the text in the text. So this will fetch the web page, that is phrase HTML, and extract the h2 tag. So we can say, okay, always remember that you check the website robot.txt file before the Scapy. So today we covered the 4 amazing Python libraries. Request, that is for handling HTTP requests, Scapy for the network packet manipulation, Paramiko for the SSH automation, and BeautifulSoup for the web scraping. That so question for you this from this video, which of this library do you like you most, that most useful you will find? So let me know in the comment, and if you find this video very helpful, hit the like button, subscribe, and for more Python libraries or the such tutorial like this, so turn on the notification so you never miss the update. So thanks for watching.